Hey there. Let's talk about something that's as puzzling as it is painful: relationships. They can bring out the best in us, but sometimes they leave us questioning everything. Today, I want to unpack a phenomenon called avoidant discard. It's subtle, quiet, and often leaves you feeling more confused than heartbroken, at least at first. If you've ever felt someone drifting away without an explanation, this is for you. Let's dive in. So, what exactly is avoidant discard? It's when someone emotionally disconnects from a relationship before officially ending it. Picture this. They're still there, physically, but emotionally. It's like they've put up a do not disturb sign. You start noticing things: fewer hugs, shorter conversations, and an unwillingness to engage in anything deep. Here are the key signs of avoidant discard: withdrawal of affection, avoidance of meaningful conversations, a growing sense of emotional distance. Unlike ghosting, which is sudden and obvious, avoidant discard feels like you're being let go, one thread at a time. It's subtle, but it hurts just as much, maybe even more. Now, here's the big question: why does this happen? The truth is, it's not usually about you, it's about them. People with avoidant attachment styles often struggle with emotional closeness. It's not that they don't care, it's that intimacy makes them feel vulnerable, and that's terrifying for them. So, what do? They pull back. In their mind, creating distance is safer than risking getting hurt. But here's the kicker. In trying to protect themselves, they hurt the very person they care about. If you've been on the receiving end of avoidant discard, you know how gut-wrenching it can feel. You start doubting yourself, replaying moments in your head, wondering, what did I do wrong? What are the emotional impacts of avoidant discard? Feeling abandoned or rejected, overthinking and self-doubt, struggling to find closure. But let me tell you something. It's not your fault. Avoidant discard isn't about your worth. It's about their fears. That doesn't make it less painful, but it's important to remember. So, how do you know if this is happening in your relationship? Here are some signs to watch for. They avoid talking about the future. It's like commitment is a 4-letter word. They seem checked out during important moments, emotionally unavailable when you need them most. You feel like you're always the one reaching out, chasing their attention or affection. If this resonates, it might be time to take a step back and assess what's really happening. Okay, so you've identified it. Now what? Here's what you can do. Communicate clearly. Let them know how their behavior is affecting you. Use I statements. I feel hurt when you pull away, to keep things constructive. Set boundaries. If they're unwilling to meet you halfway, it's okay to prioritize your emotional well-being. Seek support. Whether it's friends, family, or a therapist, having people to lean on is crucial. Now, let's look at it from their perspective. People with avoidant tendencies often didn't grow up in environments where emotional intimacy felt safe. Their walls are a defense mechanism, built out of fear and insecurity, not malice. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but understanding it can help you approach the situation with empathy while still prioritizing your own needs. So, where do you go from here? Whether you choose to work through it or move on, the focus should always be on your emotional health. What are the steps to heal and thrive? Invest in self-care. Learn about attachment styles to better understand relationship dynamics. Surround yourself with people who support and uplift you. You deserve a relationship that feels safe, loving, and full of connection. Never settle for anything less. Avoidant discard may feel like the ultimate silent goodbye, but it doesn't have to define you. Recognize the signs, take care of yourself, and remember, you are worthy of love that feels safe and secure. Thanks for spending this time with me. Let's keep working toward healthier, more fulfilling connections, starting with the one you have with yourself. Until next time.